in the red, Fox and Marth versus green team, Mint and Frenzy. Yeah, gotta say, put my money on the green team, but I'm expecting to see some good competitive melee here. I think I've made a few calls for 3-0s earlier in the tournament, but I don't think we're going to be seeing that in our winners finals today.
Yeah, that would be surprising, honestly. Nuckles already doing a great job at getting Frenzy in the corner there. Reminding us of a bit of how well he was doing that just before. Knuckles, obviously, an extremely strong player and doubles player, particularly. It's been showing up. It's been showing up for the TO. It's been showing up for the streamers. It's been working too much. I don't know how he does it, but a bit of an evening up from the green team. Not quite far from making this all even. Of course, first game.
Frenzy flubs the accidental air dodge, and he's dead. And looking like a really strong first game for red team, I say.
Yeah.
Well, they do still stop back from Knuckles, maybe making good on Frenzy's little SD, but still a little bit behind. And look at that Knuckles just jab, zoning Frenzy.
Yeah.
In the corner. Like, Marth, such a good zoner, it's insane. Like,
I mean, that's his thing, right? Yeah, he's good at zoning, and Frenzy not taking again on the edge. That's quite a decent advantage for red team. That's what you would start considering, like, things to be hard to come back from. But you never count out green team.
No, yeah, I mean, it's just one stock and some percent now, but there you go with that quill. And that should be a back
here.
No, but
nice
it's a big kill, right? Oh, no, great interruption from Min there. But yeah, the red team, they're just sort of maintaining this lead, slightly extending it as well. And that's all they need to do once you're ahead. You don't need to do anything fancy, you just need to, keep doing what you're doing. And,
great target switching from Knuckles, so aware of what was happening around him. Saw that Fox just creeping in behind. I was like, no. Swatting him away. Again, perfect spacing. I mean, absolutely, immaculate, honestly, play from the red team. They're surviving so much, both of them. It's rare to have like both players just having a really strong game in doubles. Usually, like one will like survive a lot, and the other will kind of like not give away his stocks, but like use his stock a bit more carelessly to try to get advantages. But then, like both of them, but Frenzy coming down with the down air, the boot.
Yeah, honestly, like being able to stay alive is like the most important thing in doubles, and if actually you're both doing it, it becomes so frustrating for opponents. And I think that's a really important thing to do. Oh, Min messes up the Armada shine, and that hope that they had of coming back, I think, just evaporated with that club there.
I mean, Frenzy's a strong player, but you can't change the game, unfortunately. There's gonna be a 1-0 for Knuckles Amsah. So already, Mint and Frenzy that were like. I'm sure a lot of people were putting them, as their favorites. Already a bit on the standing on the back foot in this winners final. I wonder where we're gonna go. Probably gonna go to a bigger stage, probably Dreamland. Would be.
Yeah, sure. I can see that.
Just they need to get that Marth away. I think Knuckles causing them a lot of troubles. They're not really. They've been stuck in the corner a lot. Knuckles has been doing really well at making them, anytime he's got them in the corner, keeping them there, while Amsah just kind of does anything he can with his Fox on the other side, and then comes back to help his Dutch friend. I think a bit more space for maybe to Frenzy to set up his laser game would be nice.
Seeing some ping complaints here coming in.
Is it Mint's connection again?
They're saying, all right. So, Knuckles brings up, says there was a 315 ping spike.
I saw at some point.
And Frenzy Mint saying it's been a final day, but Frenzy says if it happens again, we don't mind DQing. So,
problems with Mint is so they back into it on Yoshi's. Okay, interesting. Also a valid pick, definitely. But yeah, Mint's internet is a bit on and off. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not.
I don't know. Literally like live on a farm, right? Like so.
Yeah, I mean,
not like the biggest inner city broadband kind of thing, like central city broadband.
Rollback does a lot of good. Having a wired connection does a lot of good, but the sheep aren't going to provide internet.
Sheep aren't going to provide. Very well said, very well said, very well said.
That's for 2030 when the sheeps have the 5G chips on them.
Yeah.
Wait, you know, announcement coming soon. But yeah, very even for the moment. Mint has a bit of an
Nice
advantage.
damage there. Do you see that's like the amount of damage that Frenzy and Mint did in that like 1 second? It was like grab up smash and then just like bam bam bam.
It's those classic like back and forth, like back and forth. I got strong aerials that will mess you up.
Looks like a completely different game. Look at this. Frenzy and Mint are just destruction.
They're like, if you, they're not letting them breathe, and especially they're not letting Marth breathe, which I think is the big one. So it's definitely going very well. Knuckles has been quite, stuck. Amsah starting to get a bit more comfortable now, but he's already on his last stock. It's looking rough.
Yeah.
Friends is popping off.
It's like classic thing with Marth, like once you've broken once you've through the range on the inside of it, like then you can really open him up because he doesn't have that advantage of the tipper and the sword, like on inside.
Marth always wants to keep you at that perfect distance where it feels like everything is gonna hit you. Yeah. But once you get in and it's inverse of Roy. Like once you get in, like sometimes it moves with, sometimes it just does nothing. You can crouch cancel it. And, it's what the character has flaws. Not big, but definitely.
I mean, they're doing a good job holding on right now, and they have the opportunity, but then Min just comes in and big up smash into Amsah there going for the risky shine off stage, knowing that do or die is maybe the order of the day at the moment. But gets shine instead by Min. Frenzy finds the back air, Min finds the
big
second
back air.
And even with Randall there, Frenzy's happy. That forward smash.
Yeah. Well, there was a really quick second game, so I'm sure they didn't have any kind of net play issue. But yeah. Third game. Now it's up to Knuckles and Amsah again to go to their preferred pick. Yeah, I'm interested to see where they go, because you can go FD if you want, or you can go Stadium. They're going Dreamland. That's a pick. They want more space, definitely. They want the space because they want Knuckles to be able to have that space to play around that he's been doing so well with. And they know they can survive. They've shown us how well they can survive. So maybe it's they know better. Doesn't matter like when they kill. What matters is that they can get the space they need to perform.
For sure. And I think one of the things about space, we can talk about space on the stage. Yeah, there is space on the stage, but in terms of like Knuckles and Marth and that sort of zone that we're talking about, the stage has an influence on it, but more influence is like the way that you play. Like, are you closing him down? Are you pushing in on him? Because that will impact the options that he has and the freedom that he has to do what he wants.
Definitely. The platforms are a bit less easy to work with for Marth because they're a bit higher, so he's not gonna get those insane pickups on the platform that he can usually. And he's not really gonna be able to tech chase with grabs because that's scary. But I'm sure they've worked that out. Because,
Frenzy, I'm not sure how he ended up down there, but ends up playing dearly.
Okay, good nair, keep him out. Now they're gonna 2v1. Doesn't matter if he comes back because he's gonna come back. Get a lot of percents on.
Mint's still fighting. It's up to 200% there. Frenzy goes to the edge to chill, and look, Amsah's just basically killed himself. Frenzy picks up with a ginger nair there. Amsah does think back, but yeah, very questionable seeing the farms do off stage, I think. Knuckles now in the corner, and then you see that was actually a bait from Min. Did you see that? Like he went as though he was going to punish Knuckles and force the edge guard. Amsah runs in to interrupt, and Min's like, actually, psych, I'll just run through the stage. You put yourself in the corner for me for no real reason. And takes massive advantage of that.
That like super long invincible laser definitely comes in handy for those kind of situations where you're like, I know I can get out easily, and then you'll just put yourself in the worst situation possible. How about that? Ooh, great shine, but the laser is saving him. But it's not gonna matter. And while that is happening, Frenzy was holding on to Knuckles, putting quite a bit of percentage, and it's looking good for Frenzy and Mint. Unfortunately, that pick not working out as well as they thought it would for the red team.
No. Oh, Frenzy trying to force it against Amsah. I can see the appeal with Amsah at such low percent, but it's instead Amsah who finds the edge guard, and they've just broken this game back open.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Amsah too much, but Amsah is, you know, quiet but very efficient, which is, I think, a good way to describe his Fox. He's not overly like flashy or whatever, because that's not what you need to be in doubles, especially. And he's not like a main Fox, but he's just it's so clean, just so clean. He's there at the right time. He's not going to be the most technically performant, you know, spacey on the screen. But he's holding on. He's got 102% right now, and
yeah.
Oh, and he
Frenzy
gets that shine.
big time. Did you see that Amsah using the shine spike, shine stall, and he tries to greed in for it. I mean, honestly, he had the opportunity. Like, he baited Frenzy into doing double jump right up into the corner, avoiding that, and then Frenzy is off stage, does die for it, and then Amsah goes for a full YOLO to find the shine to bring him back to 1v1, but doesn't quite manage to pull it out. But I mean, great effort.
I mean, just the weave in, like the completely being at the top, shine stalling to just going down and then trying not to hit Knuckles or any, like, you know, trying only to hit his opponent with that big shine. That was really clutch. Unfortunately, not gonna do it, but I'm sure we can get a 2-2 going for everyone's pleasure. And Knuckles going in, the perfect power shield on the first laser. It's a point across. The nairs are scary. You can get away with a bit more, but gotta be careful. And I like that Frenzy was using that top platform. He's waiting for something to happen. Oh, great air dodge.
Ooh, nice pick up with the back of there from Amsah, and that should be a kill as well on Mint. Even on the Dreamland, yeah, with that full charge, that's going to be it. Nice first stock there from Amsah Knuckles. Oh, Frenzy and Mint. Oh, do still manage to pick up despite like not quite getting a combo. Find that it's very late there after a tech chase, and
yeah, Mint not there to punish.
I think I respect it fully. Like not like just wanting to play the stage. Like that's something that I try and focus on a lot. Like, don't overextend yourself, put yourself off the edge. Instead, just continue to play the game. And look, they had the stage, they had control, and they just did like 100%. Like,
no, it worked very well.
You know, like
it was a commit, because like he came back onto the stage. So you could have just run in up smash, but you know Amsah was also coming back. So it's like, if you feel like you're the stronger players, and you know you're gonna have it if you keep playing the game, like if you keep running down the time and then taking the interactions, then please do. There's nothing worse than rushing something and having turn against you just like that.
Frenzy dropping that shine turnaround down and then going a little bit too low. Now getting caught up by Knuckles. But gets the ground tech. Does manage to get out of there. Meanwhile, a scramble on the left hand side with Mint making his way back to stage.
Yeah. Amsah, it was extremely scary for Amsah. He could have got shine spiked very easily, but Mint just missing by a hair. Two stock. Amsah and Knuckles, bit of a like half stock lead, really. Not really a lead, honestly.
Amsah sneaks through. Frenzy tries to find the back on him, doesn't get it, then gets it in the end. And I think Amsah's got to jump there. Frenzy recognizes it and goes straight to the ledge. Very good recognition there from him.
But Knuckles surviving, that's big. Although, at this percentage, is going to be really annoying. Any kind of hit is going to put him off, and then it's going to take a lot of time to come back. That up smash is
damage coming in onto Amsah. Yeah.
So that's the worst spot you can be in.
It's one of the other reasons that it's not that important to prioritize kills, because someone at 100% is so much less effective than someone at 0%. So it's like your opponent spending more time at high percent is actually good for you, and it allows you to combo the other teammate.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if that the SD was intentional or not, but if it was, I respect it, because you need to come back into it. Yeah. You can't have this percentage, pushing
if you're unable to engage with the game properly, then like, why are you there?
Yeah.
And a one stock lead, I'd say, from Green Team here. Definitely could get turned around. But Amsah, no. I think that's going to be it for him. Knuckles looks like he was thinking about save. Doesn't manage to
all
put
up
it
to
all together.
Knuckles. Oh my god, that was starting to be 200%. That was starting to be 83% on one combo.
Yeah.
That was nasty. Oh, and they know the flowchart. Although Frenzy, maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 3-1 for Mint and Frenzy. Yeah. 3-1. Would have loved to see a 2-2. Just unfortunate at the end there. And on the other side, we got Nuxa and Pixel that played against Yomis and Abev and won 3-1 also. So we're gonna have Knuckles Amsah against Noxa Pixel. Again, the two Dutch teams fighting off for second place or first place.
Yeah, as well. I've got to give a shout out to like the whole of the Netherlands because like there's 3 Dutch teams right in top 8 here in top 6. Noxa Pixel, Renzo Happy Meals, and Knuckles Amsah. And like I would say like they are like one of the best doubles countries in Europe. I think like the Netherlands and Sweden are like probably the 2 doubles countries. Like it seems like they just have a culture of it. I don't know what it is. They just play it more there, and they just have so many strong players. I would say the Netherlands at the top there. Just so many good doubles players because it seems like they just play it more, take it seriously, and think about it more.
I do think
it just being an afterthought, you know.
I do think that those 2 countries, even not talking about doubles, are ones that take like the game very seriously, no matter what.
It's true, yeah.
They're always striving to get better. They've got strong community, like they're very tight knit community, and I think that goes very well with doubles. I do like how the Dutch approach melee, and I think it works very well for doubles. Now the Swedish. Nothing to say. Of course, they're Swedish. They're good. Okay, we get it. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a short break just before losers finals actually. So stay tuned. Get some snacks maybe.